This winter here in the panhandle of Alaska has been a lot more like it normally is, icy. We haven't really gotten enough snow to go cross-country skiing, and it's not nearly cold enough to keep on ice skating. What we've been left with is slippery driveways and yak tracks that live on your shoes. Every day, the sun sets a few minutes later than the last, and I've really settled into living in the dark. But I'm still wondering, what happened to winter? I have been struggling to make videos here in the past few weeks. It's been very freaking rainy outside and just nasty. Like, it's not a fun winter here at all. Last winter was completely different. This winter has been just completely wet and cold and boring, besides the fact that I've been meeting lots of really cool people here and doing fun stuff. But there hasn't been a lot that I've wanted to share because I really don't like sticking cameras in front of people's faces. And I've mostly been hanging out with people and doing things that we want to do together. But it's also like feels rude of me to put a camera in their face. I have some footage of when I went to Anchorage to take my real estate exam for the first time. It was a good time. I had a great time in Anchorage, except for the fact that I failed my first time on the general exam. I got a 74% out of 75. So yeah, that trip kind of went downhill after that, and I was really disappointed in myself. But other than that, I had a really good time. I went ice skating and did a bunch of stuff. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Anchorage. I got in last night after flying from my hometown, my small hometown, and I'm here to take my real estate exam, first and foremost. But secondly, I'm here to check out Anchorage. The options to take your real estate license exam, salesperson exam, in Alaska are Ketchikan, Juneau, I think Sitka sometimes, and Anchorage, and probably Fairbanks. So I decided to come to Anchorage because I've never been here before, and I wanted to bring you guys along to see what it's like. It is off season and it's very cold outside. Right now it's -13, very cold, and the sun did not rise until like 10:15. Tomorrow's winter solstice, so it's like the shortest days of the year. And yeah, so I'm going to bring you guys along. We're going to head to the Anchorage Museum and to get my ice skates sharpened and to see what other kind of cool things we can do around here. Yeah. The perks of going places in off season is that you get cheap places to stay. This place by no means is like super cheap considering if you're trying to do like budget travel. I'm paying $67 a night for this place. So cute. Don't mind my messy bed. And it even has a washer and dryer that I probably won't use. And a bathtub. Took a bath in there last night. Alright, we're just about ready to take off on these icy off-roads. I really don't like it. I don't like doing it in a car that is low down, you'll see. Yeah, but I'm happy to have a set of wheels. Wow, so it just definitely feels very strange that like, I don't know, that I could just come to Anchorage and do my thing like alone. I think it's just been like a couple months since I've really traveled on my own, so I'm like, oh my god, I traveled to Atlanta, but there was a ton of people there, so it was like not like I was alone. But here I'm alone, like I know nobody here. I still think the like whole pandemic thing is still wearing off. I'm like, you can go anywhere and do anything now. There's hardly any restrictions on anything. It feels weird. It feels really weird. Did I mention it's also -10 out right now? Guess who is a proud owner of sharpened skates with skate guards? Sparkly ones! We made it to the museum, and then I entered the parking garage and the windows fogged up. Now I'm needing trips before I go in now because, yeah, I didn't know how to unfog my windows, which is kind of embarrassing.
Dog mushing family, like living out in the boondocks. We didn't even live in Cassie. We lived sometimes 30 miles, sometimes 2 miles.
This museum's lit. So fun. Well, that was extremely educational and really fun and interesting, and I'm glad I went. If you're ever in Anchorage, go to the Anchorage Museum. I think it's worth it. It's a beautiful museum, and yeah, lots of good stuff in it. Like, surprisingly, I would have never guessed, but it's great. I recommend it if it's like a cold or like rainy day or something. Hell yeah. Otherwise, I suggest, if it's a nice, beautiful day, I suggest being outside over going to a museum. Obvi. I wanted to get some footage of how beautiful it is here. It's crazy. This feels like real Alaska. Like, Southeast Alaska is Alaska, but this is like, really. Ocean, y'all. I am 100% smart enough to pass this exam. I got this. I got this. I got this. Got this. I got this. Got this. I'm here and I got this. I don't got this, guys. I didn't pass, but I didn't pass by literally 1 point. I did not pass the federal exam. I passed the state exam, but I was off by 1 point, you guys. Look at this. Let's see if I can... Proof! I hope it's focused. Proof that I didn't pass by 1 point. I was upset. I did scream in the bathroom like, 1 point! Really loud. And then I did call my boss and I did cry a little bit. But she was so nice about it. She's like, it's okay, you'll just test again. I mean, lots of people have to test 2 times on the real estate exam. And I tried to like remind myself, I've only been learning this stuff for about a month. Like a month and a couple days I've been studying. And it's been really busy in the office and with life. And so I gotta give myself credit. Like, this is 1 month in on a topic I knew pretty much nothing about. And so I'm gonna test again in a couple weeks and it's fine. I'm just like, failure is a part of life and lots of people don't pass the first time. So I got myself a sandwich at a place called Fire Island Rustic Bake Shop that my friend Masha said I should go to. Ate the first half on the drive to the ice rink. Delicious. And I also got a chocolate cupcake to be sad about. To eat my feelings. Just kidding. It's okay. I'm disappointed, obviously, but you know, that's life. I'm like learning as I grow that failure is a very important part of life and that it's gonna happen. And at the end of the day, I got to come to Anchorage and I got to do some Christmas shopping. I got to explore a little bit, see the friggin' snowpocalypse that happened here, and yeah, go ice skating and stuff. So it's not the end of the world. I'm still sad about it, obviously, but it's okay. I'm gonna get back up and I'm gonna keep studying, and yeah, the next time I will get my license. There's without a doubt. I missed 1 freaking question. It's like 1 or 2 questions is what 1 point is. Like, I feel like that's even like half a question I missed and I would have passed. Anyways, I can't think about it. I did not pass, so obviously I'm not ready. Just gonna move on, take my ice skates with their glittery things on it, and go ice skating.
Made it.
I'm learning how to skate backwards.
Open air, side by side. this way there in all the colors. Summer love, lonesome love, folded on the lawn chair in all the colors. Summer love.
Well, I think my mission to learn how to skate backwards was successful. Can't wait to use my sharpened skates back at home. So snowy. This is the mall parking lot. Still, you know, some mild disappointment about failing that exam, but what can you do? It's so cold. Ready to go home. And yeah, since then, though, I have passed my real estate exam. I have my real estate license in the state of Alaska now. I flew up to Juneau and stayed with one of my friend's moms at her really, really cute Juneau cabin. It was so cute, and she hosted me. She was the nicest lady to take in a stranger and host me while I was there, and it was really nice getting to know her. But I passed my exam with flying colors the second time. So yeah, I guess part of the reason why I haven't really been posting on here that much is because I have been studying for my real estate exam. In 2 months, I decided I was going to take it, studied everything, took the exam twice, and also applied for my license, and it has been approved. I'm officially an agent here in Alaska, so hit me up, y'all. I can now list your home, and I can also help you buy your home or land or whatever it is you want here in Alaska. So now is like the hard part, like really learning how to sell houses. So that should be fun. Anyways, yeah, I've just kind of been having a really hard time recording stuff, so I guess I need to like take my camera around and like show you stuff and do things. And I just have not been in the best place. Seasonal depression is 100% getting to me. It is not a snowy winterland here. It is a gray, wet, and cold and dark winterland this year. So that's what's been going on in my life. I read this post the other day that said, is there a name for the feeling when all you want out of life is to hunker down and eat pizza, watch movies, but you also want to break new ground on your profession, but you also want to quit society to live in the woods, but you also want to go explore the world forever? And it helped me realize that too much of anything is unhealthy. That when I was living on the road, traveling endlessly, I was unhappy. Conversely, when I spend too much time sitting in one place and not doing something adventurous, I also feel unhappy. I think that I'm realizing that for me to be content, I need a mixture of all the things listed in that post, and that you can have all of the things. But in order to have them, you must be present in your day-to-day and listen to yourself when it's time to switch into another gear. So thank you for watching this video. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.